this video, I'm gonna talk about the persons who want to go to Japan to see cars but doesn't really know if it works. So basically, this is the topic of this video. Let's start. Going to Japan to see cars. Does it really work? A lot of car guys think Japan is one of the best countries to see cars. But is that true? It is really how you see on those TikToks, Instagram, or even in YouTube. In this video I want to talk about this topic with my 1 week experience in Japan as a car guy. So, if you like cars, you probably have seen on social media that Japan has a lot of cool stuff there. And you can see a big variety of cars, especially in Tokyo. And when I went there, I was expecting to see those cool things, like low-riders and JDM style cars especially. In this trip to Japan, in search of cool cars, I went to 3 famous cities you probably know, Osaka, Kyoto and Tokyo, which are probably the most famous locals for tourists. First, I will talk about Osaka and what you could probably see there. Just in my experience, in the first 15 minutes way to the hotel, I was already able to see a Driftbill S14, a Green OEM spec Silvia S15 and a GTR R35. And if you say that this is nothing, I mean, you are kinda right, because in the next hours at night, it's probably the best time to see even cooler cars in the center of Osaka, especially in Fridays and Saturdays. Unfortunately, I arrived there in the Sunday, but I was still able to see some lowriders, cool Subarus, Corvettes, and other things that I'm gonna put there. And if you still want to see more cool cars, I recommend you to follow this guy on TikTok. He posts all cool stuff he sees there. I really recommend have a look. Near the center of Osaka, you also can visit Mr. Hero Car Studio, which is a place where you can rent a car, but you can also just enter the place to see the cars. And that place, it is just amazing. They have a special, the real 350Z that participate in the Tokyo Drift movie, and an RX-7 with just kits from Fast and Furious signed by hand. And if you are more like an initially fan, you also can see the 86 Tofu Shop replica RX-7s and the C-Lady. Much more cars to see there. I really recommend. More than that, they also sell Flamenco cars and other type of collection cars, t-shirts, and a place where you can eat or just get a coffee. Now, in Kyoto, I think I actually could see more cool cars on streets than in Osaka, but the thing that was really cool to see was the 86 special shop, where they have around 86 I think. For those who like the car a lot, just like me, it was really cool, especially if you have seen initially. This is actually a workshop, but they are specialized on 86s and other type of Corollas. If you wonder if you can get close or enter in the local, there is no problem. Please just don't touch the cars, be respectful. If they are already closed, don't enter. You can see on Google when they are open. If you don't do anything wrong, it's completely fine. The workers are super chill and will let you see the cars and take some photos. And finally, my final destination was Tokyo, and it's just amazing the amount of cool cars you see. You have cool cars anywhere. If you spend some time just walking in Shibuya, it's where you can see more cool cars. I remember that I saw some Tokyo Drift cars. That street is probably the best zone to see cars in Japan, I think. But if there is a better place than in Shibuya to see cars, I would say it's like Koku Car Meet. Man, like Koku Car Meet, it's just crazy. If you are a car guy, you probably have heard of it. As for things that I never thought I would see, the amount of cool cars you see on the parking lot, it's from another world. You don't even know which car you're gonna look at. The best days of the week to go there are on Fridays and Saturdays, but there is a problem, because it's very hard to go there even if you rent a car. The streets are very confusing, and the parking lot, it's just in the middle of the highway. But anyways, if you could go there, I highly recommend. You have that feeling, that vibe of Fast and Furious. It's a unique experience. probably the best place in the world to see cars, I would say. In conclusion, in my experience, it really looks like those car TikToks you see. It's way better than in New York, from my experience, and the vibe is just different in a better way. Highly recommend Japan to see cars. You see them all the time. If you just spend some hours walking, it's a unique experience, and I'm not just talking about the cars now. Even for famous locals, for tourists to go to see the culture, to see other cool things, the monuments, those things you probably know from Japan that are typical Japanese. Thanks for watching. See you next time.